Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 8 of the Rain series. In the previous episode, we were able to get BP Depot done, and then we jumped into Factory to get Cold-Blooded. And in this episode, I found out that your fracture won't disappear, so we're going to go and finish off Cold-Blooded in Factory. So, without further ado, let's crack straight into it. Alright, so we still have the fracture, so we don't have to worry about that. What we do need to do though is get a gun and stuff for us to go in there. What we could do if we really wanted to is we could do Stirrup at the same time. So we'd go in there with a pistol and then we'd try and get the kills done that way. I would like to do that with the GLOCK if I was going to do that. STGCH, can we buy any at the moment? No. So what other ammo is? It's the only ammo we've got for it, so we'd have to buy PSO or GT? GT. Let's go, I don't know, 100 rounds of GT. You can fit it in somewhere. We'll take this armor. And we'll probably want to buy a couple of mags. Be safe. Where do those rounds go? Cool. That's enough for that. We'll go contacts. I'm going to have to do a little bit of selling to clean up this stash a little bit. Bit of a mess. We need that Yashunka. Money spent on Jaeger, I suppose. Oh, it's just not much room. I want to keep that Mosin. We're just really crammed in at the moment. It's unfortunate. Oh, we could sell that. We could sell that. No, we could even sell all that. 5 and 6. We'll get there slow and steady. Not too worried. All right, so we'll go into Factory. I'm going to pop the golden star straight away. We'll take some Aquamari. We can. And then, yeah, try and get some head taps with the pistol. If we really wanted to just spend some more money on old mate Prepper, we could do that. Cool. All right. What could possibly go wrong? Factory. If we die, we'll do a scav run because we'll have enough space to actually loot on a scav run and put it into our stash. All right, let's do it. All right, so first things first, we need to pop that painkiller. That's just so we don't have any issues with the broken arm. Not being annoying. Hoping there's no player at the front here. Doesn't look like it could. Now there'll be planes down here. Just gonna wait it out. No. All right, Tremor's here.
Son of a...
I got him on left. Alright, that's the tremor one done. I thought that was an Ash 12. Oh, we didn't get him. You have a bag? You did have a bag. I kind of want to get out of here. I've got a hair in my eye. A hair in my eye. Ooh, piece of candy. Alright, so. Oh, there's a gazelle too. Wait, did I kill this one? I did kill that one. Cool. Alright, so we go like that. We can take that. Oh, I'll let you do that. Okay. We are full. We are full.
Давай мочи!
Too far to go, at least. Alright, we'll slug our way into the extract. I didn't bring my factory. Oh, I don't have a factory key, actually. Fastest path possible. Let's go. Let's go. Big wins. 2 pistol kills. Got the tremor quest done so we can get rid of that fracture. Lots of gear. Lots and lots of gear. So, real happy with that. And, yeah. We just ran from the glass hallway up to the forklift extract area, killed 2 players there, and then ran out. There's not really anything about the movement right there. Very straightforward pathing, as we like to say. And that's level 14 with the cold-blooded handed in. I think we can start working on some of the other stuff and get some good progression here. And we will heal that fracture now. All right, so Now we have to find space for this shit. Oh, lordy. Put that in there. And in the cold-blooded. Kill scavs at night time for 6,000 XP. Junkie, which is a wood task. It's actually not a bad wood task. And then getting vitality levels. Let's see. Let's see. The junkie one's not actually the worst one to do it right now. I do want to get Tarkov shooter done. I don't know. So we can't do bad rep evidence because we don't have the key. But like we could do shootout picnic search mission. Maybe find a flash drive in the process. I'm just thinking, do we go woods here? Eliminate scavs in a single raid without using any medicine on woods. So we could do Tarkov shooter and that at the same time whilst also taking milk. Milk. Got any milk? I don't think we have any milk. Hot rods work. A cola works. Alright, so we'll take a cola and a hot rod. Oh my god, this is going to be so hard to fit everything. Let's sell that. I want to do a scav run too. We'll sell the beard. Now we need that gazelle for later. Oh, we do have milk. That milk there. Alright, I guess for now we'll just fill this full of magazines or something. I don't know. Meds. Suppose we'll take this one. And then here we put all these. Oh my god. I have to try and make room for this. What? Actually, yeah, we'll keep that AKM. Get rid of that actually. Cool. Now, let me just quickly sell a couple other things. Oh, we actually need to take that for our headshots. Unload. Just need the one headshot. Might get rid of that PP19 mags. About to move past the PP19. We actually have better VPO ammo. Take that with us. We don't need the Glock anymore. Actually, no, we do need the Glock. We're still going to get one more kill. Ash 12. Maybe we'll take this instead. Which means we should take in a small rig. I know there's a lot going on right now. I'm just trying my best to fit it all. A little bit of food in there. We want to take in... Jeez, get BP in that. Yes. Yes. All right, cool. So that's everything we need for that. If we can't get one kill from that, we're struggling at life. 6, 7. We've got meds. We just got to take a little bit of cash with us. Bit of food to be safe. All right, so that's for Junkie. Pair this. Cool. Don't think we've got a ZB key hidden somewhere. Don't remember seeing it. Oh. That can be sold. And that can be sold. Not a lot, but I'm kind of really squished for space right now, so. All right, so I'm going to go into woods, try and get all this stuff done. Two quests to go. The main two quests are Tarkov Shooter and Tough Guy. The Tough Guy, Tarkov Shooter, if we can get Junkie on top of it, that's a bonus. The Tarkov Shooter is just one headshot for 12,400 XP. And then Tough Guy's another 7,000. So it's nearly 20,000 XP, which would get us 15. So if we can get those two done, that's huge. Anything else is a bonus. Cash to get out of the raid. I'm happy with that. Let's go. All right. Where's my sound? Oh, I bumped that. There we go. I was like, where the fuck's my sound? It should be at the right volume there. All right. We could go down to here. Maybe I have been playing with slightly higher volume. Now, if I wanted to buy easiest way to kill 3 scavs without taking any damage, I would go straight towards the village. Which is what I'm going to do. Most people would go out towards the fob over there. That shot was like that direction. Alright, so we just keep moving around the edge here. Sometimes we'll have scavs up here, which is handy. If they spawn in early enough. I'm gonna drink the milk. I'm gonna drink the milk. So Junkie requires you to have a stimulant effect. So milk, hot rod, and Tarkola all give a stimulant effect for 5 minutes. So either of those can work. The energy drink does it too. Otherwise you can use stuff like Propital and stuff like that, but generally the way I do it, using food or drink. Checking the car. Oh, someone's shooting over at the village now. I need to move quickly. If I want to try and get the scavs, I'm gonna have to kill the player first. I don't really have the best sight for long range engagements. This thing's pretty hopeless, but I don't think there's an AP round in the chamber. Let's just back over. Hello? Not good. I think he's killed all the scavs over here. So the next way we can do this is go outskirts via the spine and then try and get the kills over near the spine. I guess he's in this building. In that doorway there is my guess. And then there's a few things to loot in that building. There is. Stuttery. He's gone into that shack. I think there's someone behind me. Moving out. I heard footsteps. Well, at least we got the Tarkov shooter quest done. Right. We get out of here. We'll head over to spawn, try and get the 2 scavs there. The great news is we're only, like, even if I die now, I'm only like 7,000 XP away from 15. So, like, even going into factory with the pistol and get Stirrup done, that'd be pretty much enough. Keep the stimulant effect. That's ran out. Scav here. We just need 2 more scavs. This is spawn. Usually a pretty good chance to have a scav right here. Nope. Like I definitely heard something just then over here. Mine's usually popping. So this is a lumber mill. Usually, scavs are usually near the huts over there. More than anywhere. We're worried about Sturman at the moment. I didn't hear any shots like it would be Sturman here. Someone's been here. And there's a lot going on over there. Oh, 4 keys probably worth holding on to. Imagine the car's been taken. Yep. The car's been taken now. Now, I'm pushing more into the lumber mill because there's still lots of fighting happening over near outskirts. And I feel like there won't be many scavs over there, just players. I don't think we need the 203 key. Checking for a violet key card. Spawns right here. Not there. Can't see a single scav. Game pistol we need for a quest later on. The shots are all over the outside near outskirts. Get a couple of kills here, that'd be great. Blood up ahead. On that rock. Really not a scav to be seen. You guys are probably kicking and screaming like, why didn't he change his rig over? I knew this one was coming, alright. Part of me wants to go back towards Lumber Mill. Try and get this these scavs. I feel like all the scavs over this side will be dead. We can have a look. Annoying. I've seen plenty of dent scams, but... Well, there's one. A bad shot. I hit him. Yeah, I hit him as well. Oh, he might bleed out. That still leaves us with one more scav. Definitely hit that guy twice. I'm gonna sprint this way. I want to check lumber mill one more time. Just aiming a little bit low that time. If you hold R, scroll your mouse wheel, you can actually pick which mag you want to put on. There has to be a scav in here. Yeah, so we just need the one more. The scav did die. We'll just run over to the houses. Always scavs around here. Jeez, some M80 rounds. What a fucking box. Oh, a waffle? That was like 50k to vendor. Wow, what a save. I'll pop a hot rod now. Do I push up the spine? Don't really need that. Part of me wants to go up the spine. Well, what I could do, instead of going to spawn, I'll go back to that checkpoint. Sometimes you get some good spawns. Someone's looted. You drop the pliers on the ground there. I say sometimes you get some good spawns on those shelves. All right. One more scav anywhere around here. Hello. Can't imagine there not being a scav on this side of the map at all. If there's not one when I get over there, I'm just going to leave. But like I said, I find it really hard to believe there's not one at all. Come on. We literally checked like the most populated areas. The village, they were all dead except for one. Spine, there was none there. They're all dead. Outskirts, just here. Actually looking out the side of it at the moment. I refuse to leave without at least having a bit of a look around here. I wonder where the scav is that I killed over here. Where he bled to death. My guess is the people over here were going out the ZB014 extract. And I think we just leave. I don't know. We have a lot of stuff. At the same time, it would have been so nice to get one more scav. Just next to the box. Next to the rock. Come on. Oh, it's so rough that we can't find a scav anywhere. I've scoured this side of the map. Like every inch of it. Even the lumber mill I went through like twice. Oh, there we go. Cool, we're done. He had a gun on these back, so he looted one of the other dead scavs. And now sort of this rock. Huge win. Tough guy and also tough guy and Tarkov shooter, which should get us 15. Tough guy's 7,000 XP. Tarkov shooter's 12,400. Yeah, so it's easy done. All right, so pathing, we spawned in over on the Ruaf side of the map, and then we had to walk all the way across the village. I tried to kill scavs there, but there was already a play there killing them all. I did get one scav there to get the Tarkov shooter quest done. Went across the spawn, no scavs there. Went across to the lumber mill, no scavs there. Med checkpoint, no scavs. Outskirts, found a scav running around the distances. We were hearing all those shots. I got a couple of hits on him, and then he disappeared, but he bled to death, so that worked for us. And then I did a lap of the lumber mill outskirts, and then finally found someone, a scav running around. So a lot of running around to get those kills, but we got it done in the end. So yeah, those Tarkov shooter and tough guy complete. Cool part about that though is we will now have the flea market unlocked. With that 3,100 XP from doing those raids, plus the questing done, it's enough to get level 15. So big wins there. I suppose once now we have 15, I really should put a little bit of time and effort into getting that hideout upgrade done. The first hideout upgrade. From either selling stuff on the flea to, yeah, doing whatever we need to do really to get that stuff done. So Tarkov shooter part 2. Part 3 we have to do on factory pretty much. Tough guy, bam. That's level 15. So that means we've got access to the flea market so we can sell some stuff. I'm curious. Emicom, I think we died with it, but yeah, it was worth 300k. So big save there. Don't think AM is going to be worth much. 100k. Right. So this stuff we can sell to Peacekeeper. We're just going to vendor the egg. Man, we have stuff to sell. We have a whole junk box full at the moment. We have to buy some keys as well. All right. Let's see. How much are these fuels selling for at the moment? 78k. So if you were playing right now, you should keep all the fuels that you find. Would be my suggestion. And then also you can turn them into other stuff. So an example would be with the fuel, you can turn them into mag cases. So you could do that. I'm just going to sell them all now just because I just want the room. So I think I should be able to get 79 for them. One's not found in raid. So these should hopefully sell. We'll go 81, 420. They might not sell instantly, but they should sell. And we'll keep that one. Now for our first stash upgrade, we're going to need 2.5 million XP rubles. So there's a bit of work involved in getting that. But we'll get there. So the cool thing is now we can actually just buy stuff to get stash upgrades. So bam. And we will put both of those in there. We turn that off. Now if we need that, we can do it. Workbench. We could have bought this in the past anyway. Now we've got access to crafting some stuff here. It's just easier to ID a lot of this stuff. So then that way, you know, when you find them, it's not a struggle. The main one we do want to get up to the next level is lavatory. So we want lavatory level 2, which requires water collector level 1. To do that, we need to get one of these, 3 of these, and 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. And the reason why we want to get lavatory level 2 so we can make the 60 round mags. It makes it so much easier than having to find them. So we'll get water collector done, then we'll buy all these parts, and then we'll get we'll be able to get the water collector. Sorry, the 60 round mags. In the meantime, we can actually get gunsmith part 1 done. So let me just move all these out of the way for now. Right, so I don't know if the waffle's actually selling for much. We might just vendor it. 63. I think we just vendor it. For example, this AKS 74U. Don't know if we have any spare parts already. Probably not. But we need a 60 round mag for it. And then pretty much what we need to do is get that. We can put, I think it's just, we can go that one. All right, if we go that, how much is it going to cost? We can buy those. It's ready to hand in. Cool. It's 4,000 XP, but it unlocks signal, so it means we can actually progress onto the shoreline stuff a little bit earlier. Just nice. And we'll put these in here. We didn't really lose much money in doing that, but it definitely does help out. To get the next one done for a mechanic, Gunsmith Part 3, we need to get Peacekeeper done to the next level. So the best way to do that is to pretty much find stuff in Raid that's of value for Peacekeeper. So flash drives, SSDs, SAS drives, all that kind of stuff. All right, so we've got our second PM pistol, which is nice. That's a vendor. And this stash is a mess. I'm not going to keep that Ash 12 as well. We're going to sell that. It's a new flashlight. I don't remember seeing that. I think we've got 203 already. We do. So we need to get a couple more therapist quests done. So getting gas analyzers and stuff like that's important. Now we put all these meds in here. This is such a mess. We do not need to worry about the sight on this anymore. I don't even know what the next quest we're going to do is, but for now, I'm just going to dump this in here. I just want to make it so it's tidier. But yeah, we've had a lot of success in this episode. We got Cold-Blooded done. We got what was it? We got 2 kills of Stirrup. Tarkov Shooter Part 2. Strong, whatever it's called, strong something. Tough guy. Tough guy. It's been good. It's been really good. So, and we've got a little tiny bit of Junkie done. 2 kills of Junkie. I'm pretty happy with that. Even got one of the kills in the 2100 period. So, all right. Well, that is going to be the end of this episode. I can't really squeeze in a scav run right now. There's too much shit in here. I need to get like, I need to sell some stuff. I need to think about life right now. I need to sell some stuff, and then I need to organize getting some containers. It might just be worth buying an ammo case. I don't know how much an ammo case is right now. Let's go case. Ammo. 225k. That's actually not too bad. You know, like, it's fucking such a clusterfuck right now. All right. Go case. And we're going to get plenty more in the future, but does that even go in there? Cool. This will just make it a bit tidier. I bet there's ammo all over the shop too. Inside stuff. Cool. Cool, so that cleans it up a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. All right, and we'll have to keep working towards getting this all nice and tidy, but for now, it's a really successful episode. I'm happy with finishing it there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Share it with your friends if you're new. Keep an eye out for those intro stuff. And yeah, loving Tarkov right now. It's been a lot of fun. Good to get back into the rhythm of it. So that's that, guys. Hope you have a safe, wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. And lastly, I'll see you next time.